The Constitution of 1824 created the Estado Libre y Soberano de Coahuila y Tejas, the free and sovereign state of Coahuila y Tejas. Under what circumstances could foreigners move to Mexico? The National Colonization Law of August 18, 1824 was pretty explicit. Foreigners could not settle within 60 miles of the national borders or closer than 30 miles of the coast. This was for practical reasons. Mexico did not want immigrants of questionable loyalties blurring the lines of their national borders. They also did not want foreigners on the coast creating enclaves of smugglers. In exchange, Mexico would not interfere with American immigration until 1840. Preferences would be given to Mexican citizens moving to Tejas over any foreigners. Next, the government preferred foreigners that had skills and something to add to the overall life of Mexico. All immigrants needed a certificate of their good character, their Christianity, and their good behavior, issued by authorities from the place they were leaving. They did not want riffraff coming to Mexico. The National Colonization Law did allow the various states to adjust the rules to fit their own circumstances, a core belief of federalism. It was designed to be flexible. The state of Coahuila y Tejas had some ideas they wanted to try. Perhaps they could buy badly needed settlers. Each of the households that moved into Texas would be granted a CTO of land, or about 4,251 acres. They would also get one labor, or about 177 acres of farmland. For people fleeing financial disaster in the United States, this was an unheard of amount of land. The government believed that these grants would encourage agriculture with an emphasis on grazing. Texas would become a cattle kingdom. Yeehaw! Colonists would pay $30 to $35 for the land in $10 increments in years 4, 5, and 6. This amounted to a price of about 12 to 13 cents an acre, or about $4 an acre in today's money. Colonists would pay no taxes for the first 10 years, so they could get established. Yeehaw! With Stephen F. Austin's operation already in full swing, the state of Coahuila y Tejas believed they could handle another 2,400 American families in Texas. Maybe 15,000 to 20,000 people total. They would hire additional impresarios to bring them in. An individual impresario would be limited to no more than 800 families. Each impresario had 6 years to fulfill their contract or lose the deal.
YOLO!
If successful, each of these agents would earn 5 allotments of each of these parcels per 100 families they brought to Texas. That would amount to 22,140 acres of rangeland and 855 acres of cropland. Yeehaw! Impresarios also had responsibilities. Their colonies had to stay in their own boundaries. They could only bring in qualified people, meaning colonists of good character, Catholic in faith, and willing to conduct business in Spanish. Each colony must also have a militia for the general defense, primarily to defend against Indians. Impresarios would have a lot of work ahead of them to recruit these families, but the reward would be huge for the successful. Coahuila y Tejas and Mexico was counting on them.